Good day to everyone. I'm Isabella Albino and I am about to tackle the 20 rules of subject-verb agreement. Rule number 1. Subjects and verbs must agree in number. For example, the dog growls when he is angry. Example number 2. The dogs growl when they are angry. Rule number 2. Don't get confused by the words that come between the subject and verb. They do not affect agreement. Example, the dog who is chewing on my jeans is usually very good. Rule number 3. Prepositional phrases between the subject and verb usually do not affect agreement. For example, the colors of rainbow are beautiful. Rule number 4. When sentences start with there or here, the subject always be placed after the verb. Example, there is a problem with the balance sheet. Here are the papers you requested. Rule number 5. Subjects don't always come before verbs in questions. Example, where are the pieces of this puzzle? Rule number 6. If two subjects are joined by and, they typically require a plural verb form. Example, the cow and the pig are jumping over the moon. Example, the cow and the pig are jumping over the moon. Rule number 7. The verb is singular if the two subjects separated by and refers to the same person or thing. Example, red beans and rice is my mom's favorite dish. Rule number 8. If no one of the words each, every, or no comes before the subject, the verb is singular. Example, no smoking or drinking is allowed. Rule number 9. Rule number 9. If the subjects are both singular and are connected by the words or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only, but also, the verb is singular. Example, Jessica or Christian is to blame for the accident. Rule number 10. The only time when the object of the preposition factors into the decision of plural or singular verb forms is when noun and pronoun subjects like some, half, none, more, or all are followed by a prepositional phrase. For example, all of the chicken is gone. All of the chickens are gone. Rule number 11. The singular verb form is usually used for units of measurement or time. Example, 4 quarts of oil was required to get the car running. Rule number 12. If the subjects are both plural and are connected by the word or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only, but also, the verb is plural. Example, the dogs and cats are both available in the compound. Rule number 13. If one subject is singular and one plural, and the words are connected by the words or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only, but also, use the verb form of the subject that is nearest the verb. For example, either the bears or the lion has escaped from the zoo. Neither the lion nor the bears have escaped from the zoo. Rule number 14. Indefinite pronouns typically take singular verbs. For example, everybody wants to be loved. Rule number 15. Except for the pronouns few, many, several, both, all, and some that always take the plural form. For example, few were left alive after the flood. Rule number 16. If two infinitives are separated by and, they take the plural form of the verb. For example, to walk and to chew gum require great skill. Rule number 17. When gerunds are used as the subject of the sentence, they take the singular form of the verb. but when they are linked by "and," they take the plural form. For example, standing in the water was a bad idea. Swimming in the ocean and playing drums are my hobbies. Rule number 18. Collective nouns like herd, senate, class, and crowd usually take a singular verb form. For example, the herd is stampeding. Rule number 19. Titles of books, movies, novels, etc. are treated as singular and take a singular verb. Example, The Burbs is a movie starring Tom Hanks. Rule number 20. Remember, only the subject affects the verb. That's all. Thank you.